Night one of the inaugural Czech Darts Open. Arrows in the Czech Republic. Sounds good, doesn't it? What would reactions like this and this mean for Steve West in his tilt with Mervyn King? Super Ted showing off his superpowers, but did the Polish Eagle have something up his sleeve? And who have you got here? DUZZA or the African Warrior? Prague and the PDC today on High Roller Radio. Yes, a lot of firsts happening this weekend as the Professional Darts Corporation hits Prague for this, the first ever European Tour event in the Czech Republic. Exciting lineup too, as we've got 8 more matches for you. Some big names sure to make their presence be known. A few did this afternoon. How about Karel Sedlacek, the host nation qualifier, upsetting Brendan Dolan in dramatic fashion, a last-leg decider, and to say he was thrilled, well, that's an understatement. Big win on home soil to ensure some Czech representation on the weekend. We also got to witness Corey Cadby's debut on the Euro Tour. Very impressive, although he did stumble once right here after celebrating a game-winning double. Never forget where the Aki is, Corey. A friendly reminder from the PDC, which he acknowledged in good spirits. He seemed to have a good laugh about that. He won, by the way, in a whitewash. All right, here we go. Glenn Durrant to kick things off, and a jovial walk-on, hand slaps for everyone, then a hug for his opponent, Sweden's number 1, Daniel Larsson. Good mood equals good darts. A 12-dart opening leg to set the tone. Then how about this? The DUZZA close-up, a maximum to ignite the crowd. He cruised in this one. Tops here for 4-0. Larsson did get on the board as we check out the averages at 4-1. DUZZA just too good. Had 5 180s, a 10-darter as well. 6-1 your final. He's into round number 2, where he will meet Gerwin Price. That is tasty. That's a big win for me, that, he said. The Europeans haven't been going well for me, but now I feel marvelous. Think he's got used to them new darts, said Will Fansel. Awesome stuff there from Glenn. 110.12 tweeted at the Red Bit 180. DUZZA besting his PDC record average of 109.29 by a full point. Fun fact, too, the old record comes from a 7-3 victory against his next opponent, the Iceman. We love tidbits. As mentioned, we had a king in the afternoon. A lot of people feel this guy is the real king, the one and only Mervyn King, hitting the stage in style. But his opponent today, Steve West, was the one doing the damage. He raced out to a 3-0 lead on the verge of 4-0. But no, look at this. Game saver. The 135 from King. Beautiful. Then he followed with a 10-darter on double 12, which actually included a bounce out. Perfect. Then this. Wow. The big fish. Bullseye, good for the 170 checkout, and just like that, we were all square at 3. What a fight back. But full credit to West. He responded with a 121 checkout of his own to break for 4-3. He then took out 80 here, gave it the fist pump, but stumbled from there, missed 5 match darts, and King pounced to force a decider where he'd win it. Double 6 for game set match for Steve West with those mismatched darts. Bye-bye go his chances for Blackpool. He will not be in the match play. 6-5 your final, a real nail-biter. One of the most enjoyable Euro Tour games I've seen for a long time, noted at DartsFan94. And yes, it really was. Up and down like a yo-yo. Willie OConnor taking on host nation qualifier Vaclav Sheaf and dominating up 3-0 as we check out the averages. Nothing special. Sheaf struggling, just 57. This double 4 made it 4-0. He poured it on from there. When Irish eyes are smiling, when the Magpie wins convincingly. A whitewash, 6-0 your final. Class from O'Connor. Commiserations for his opponent. Our 4th whitewash of the day. He'll meet Daryl Gurney tomorrow. I know what Daryl can do, he said. I'll have to bring it. Otherwise, I'm going home. Ted Evans on next, a rising star in the PDC versus this man, smiling for good reason. Krzysztof Ratajski won his 4th PDC title last weekend. His partner, Karolina Podgorska, watching on. I understand she tried to qualify for this event. Super Ted jumped out to an early advantage, 2-0, but nice counter from the Polish Eagle. The Shanghai on 20s for 2-1. He then leveled on double 4. They exchanged holds of throw for 3-all. Evans here on double 8. The big reaction. The average is pretty good. Ratajski on top, 104 plus, but averages don't matter. Evans got it to 5-3 and then shut the door on this double 16, 3 on the spin to close it out. Great result, had 5 maximums. He'll meet Ricky Evans in round 2. First time here, he said, loving it. He then added, the development tour is going well. Hopefully I can stay on top. Chris Dobie taking on Poland's Sebastian Steyer and cruising in this one. 3-0 out of the gate. This double 20 made it 4-zip. Steyer got on the board in the 5th leg nicely. He followed a 180 with this double 13 for a break. He then held for 4-2. But that was all he could muster. Dobie closed it out with a beautiful 121 finish. 6-2 your final. Really proud of Steyer's performance, tweeted Frankie Pohl. Played quite solid, but unfortunately couldn't hit doubles at the beginning. And yes, when you add that with the Ratajski loss, a disappointing night indeed for Poland's #1 darts fan. Ron Muhlenkamp facing Yan Halawa, Czech, another host nation qualifier, and it was all Ron the Bomb, a left-handed assassin. This double 10 for 3-0. It got to 4-0. Now credit to Halawa, Czech, though. He fought back with the next 2 to get this guy on his feet. These fans were urging him on as well. But that was it. You could make the final 6-2. I'm just happy to get through, Muhlenkamp said. That's the most important thing for me. A win. Stephen Bunting versus Robert Thornton in our 7th fixture, and the bullets were flying fast. Bunting up 3-0 on the perfect game. He wouldn't get it, but he did get double 10, then made it 5 on the spin for 5-0. But from 5-0 down, the Thorn made a late charge. This double 10 for 5-3, 3 in a row. The deficit just too much to overcome, though, as Bunting crosses the line. 6-3 your final. 2 years ago, he said, I was ready for quitting. Now, I'm ready for fighting. Breaking news, tweeted fellow pro at the Edgar 501. Matthew Edgar with some primetime news, pointing out that Stephen Bunting can play darts without the need of an Aki. Having one, he said, is just a bonus. I love it. Profile view here of Devon Peterson, the African warrior, on point in the early going against Jamie Hughes. The picture tells the story at 2-0. This performance isn't like DUZZA at all, tweeted at Tom Sports Journo. Yes, he was struggling, but he did fight back. A break and then a hold for 2 apiece. Then at 3-3, he found this double 18 for a crucial break of throw. DUZZA in the zone suddenly. He'd run the table from there. This double 10 would seal it. 6-3 the final. He danced. He toasted the crowd. He was happy. I'm winning more now, he said. I'll just keep taking the wins. That was a scrappy game. And I gotta show you this. I love it. A private message from Tom Beresford. Now, he gave me permission to use it, so don't get mad. Get in, he said. Made a sweet little profit today as he let it all ride on DUZZA. And it paid off. Nicely done, sir. There you have it. Day 1 done in Prague. Check and mate. #CDO19 today on High Roller Radio.